I gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Okay, I think I'm awake. Hi there, everyone. This is Matthew. Cool. Actually, I'll tell you my real name. It's Chris. That's why I'm starting this new channel called Chris Talks. And it's gonna have my authentic name, and I'm going to be making more vlog videos about me. Talking. Because I couldn't do that very much on my last YouTube channel, which was Matthew Cool. So today I'm going to talk about a very sensitive subject, which is actually my personal coming out story. Because I really want to be as authentic as possible with you guys. So I'll let you know my story about growing up bisexual, but mostly attracted to men. So yes, mostly gay, but I do consider myself bisexual because I do also get attracted to girls, but not as much as I get attracted to guys. So if you've been watching some of my videos, vlog videos, you might already know that I grew up Mormon, which is like a Christian faction, you know, they believe in God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Trinity, and stuff like that. It was hard because right now most of the Christian community still believes, you know, if you're gay, it's a sin and you're not treated the same as they would treat other people. Growing up, it was hard, especially going to, you know, middle school and high school, because when you think there's something wrong with you and you just develop a very insecure complex. I was very insecure, I felt very inferior and had a lot of stress and a lot of things. But I'd say when I noticed that I was bisexual or gay was when I was in middle school. And it was probably just, you know, around when puberty, you know, was hitting. And I just noticed that, you know, I'd be attracted to guys, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'd be attracted to girls every so often, but, like, I wouldn't be, like, super, you know, like most people. I wouldn't be like, wow, you know, there's a girl in a bikini, you know what I mean? Whoa, you know, I'd have very neutral thoughts about that. Then when I think of, like, you know, guys in swim shorts, I'd be like, whoa. And so it was a bit confusing at first. I actually have a twin who's also gay. I think he's bi too, but he considers himself gay. And when when my parents found out that he was gay, because he was on some sort of porn site on the library when he was like 13 or so, or 14, and gosh, he got busted, like so bad. I was like, oh, I don't need that in my life. I don't need people yelling at me all the time about my sexual orientation, so I'm just not gonna say anything. Nothing at all. Nothing. So it was hard for him growing up. It was hard for me. I didn't tell anyone how I felt, even though it was terribly obvious if you have any intuition whatsoever. But anyway, so growing up, didn't have really any friends. I didn't grow up having any friends. I really didn't. I had like one friend in my whole high school. You know, I went to 2 different high schools, but had like one friend growing up who had Asperger's condition, but he was really smart. And we were both like nerds. I made it my purpose in life to get good grades. I was like, good grades, yes, good grades. I have purpose, I am loved, I'm respected. And what's weird about like the Mormon religion is that they teach you that it's like bad, it's like a sin to masturbate. They have this pamphlet that says, for boys only, and you should not masturbate until you are married. Stupid, very stupid, should I say it again? Stupid. Anyway, you know, that was very difficult trying to, you know, release the sexual energy that was inside of me, which I couldn't do. So I basically trained myself to be a bit asexual. Didn't work very well. Asexual as in not having sexual feelings for people. Depressing way to live. So then after that, after I got out of high school, I made the decision to go on a mission. Yes, a Mormon mission. A mission to Peru and preach the gospel. you know, preach the gospel, salvation, baptizing people, you know what I mean? Fun. I kept my thoughts and everything basically under control. It was still very hard, but when I came back, I was like, gosh, nothing's really changed. I still feel the same way I do. I still feel bisexual. I still feel attracted to guys mostly and girls. So it was a mess. I was a mess. I started going to school. I started going to the university, BYU, and it was hard, you know, it was really hard, because if anyone's ever heard of BYU, it's supposed to be like the #1 hottest school ever. Like, has the cutest guys and the cutest girls here. I am serious. If you look that up on the internet, the hottest girls university, hottest guys university, it's BYU. Why? I don't know. It's just Mormon people tend to be really hot, like myself. It was hard, and everybody could kind of pick that up. If you are just semi-psychic or semi-observant, you can tell that, you know, I'm bisexual or gay. You know what I mean? It's really easy to tell. So I couldn't hide anything. And I was so insecure. I'd feel very depressed. I feel like I want to cry all the time. To make a long story short, I left university and went into super hyper spiritual charismatic Christianity for about a year. And that was pretty good. I basically became that's when I became very asexual, which means I wasn't very attracted to people at all. Like, I conditioned myself because I prayed so much and I fasted so much to the point where I no longer had sexual desires. You know, I still liked people, you know, guys and girls, but I didn't have a sexual pull toward people. Very depressing way to live. Very depressing way to live. Would not wish that on anyone. Anyway, so after that, I went into New Age. I went online and typed in something like gay, you know what I mean? Is it sin or not? And I came up with some very interesting information that sometimes being gay or bisexual is a pre-birth intention. Like, you decided that you wanted to come in gay or bisexual because you wanted to teach the world something. You wanted to teach yourself to be authentic. You wanted to be born outside of the box. You didn't want to just follow what everyone else is doing. You didn't want to be stuck in the matrix. You basically have a message of being true to yourself. So I said, wow, that rings so true to me. Plus, if you take into consider reincarnation, which means you've had past previous lives on Earth or somewhere else as women, as men, as animals, as all sorts of different things, you begin to realize that you might carry some of that into this life. It rang true to me. It really did. Very true. Very true. I believe it. I said, damn, that's right. That is so right. So I accepted that, and I'm moving on. I'm beginning to accept myself for who I am and see that there's nothing wrong with me at all, that I am special, that I am wonderful, and that what I have to give is beautiful. And so I would just like to say to all of you guys that, you know, feel that you are transgender, bisexual, lesbian, or gay, or anything like that, just to know that, just to accept yourself for who you are, and to love yourself for who you are. Be happy that you were born the way you are, because without having to go through all this crap, you would still be in the box. You know, I probably would have still been in the Mormon church. I would have probably gotten married in a temple. I probably would have had kids. I probably would have just gotten a square degree. I probably would be going to church every week, paying tithing, doing the same thing everyone else is doing. Boring. But now, instead, I'm doing this YouTube channel. I am living my dreams. I'm investigating awesome material, knowledge, information. I'm writing books and all sorts of cool things, and I'm with spirit and God consciousness. So so it definitely gets better. Be true to yourself. Be authentic and don't worry what everyone says. Don't care. It doesn't matter what other people say. Who cares what other people say you should or shouldn't do? Do what is best for you. Do what's best for you. Do what's right for you. Okay? That's it. Love.